This is the UR Business Network.
Once again, this is Raymond Rondeau, the host of Market Mavens on the UR Business Network. And we're going to have our final segment with our guest, Stephanie Kammerman. And Stephanie, we've talked a lot about it. This is certainly of interest. If you're a professional trader, if you're a retail trader or investor, there's a lot of insights here. How do we learn more about this? Tell us more about exactly what you do and how our people can get to you.
Sure. Well, just to start out, I learned how to trade from sitting in the $1 million room at Schoenfeld Securities. So having these guys that make $1 million a year teach me how to trade while they're trading is huge. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the way everybody should learn how to trade, but unfortunately it's not. Mm-hmm. So I run an online live trading room where I share my screen all day long. You can go to my website, www.thestockwhisperer.com, and you can click on a trial membership. It's only $9.95 for 30 days. I want you to try it out for 30 days. You're either going to come in, Ray, you're going to love it. Yep. Where have you been my whole life? Yep. Or you're going to come in and go, you know what? It's not really for me. I can't sit here all day and do this. And I totally respect that. And if you love it and you want to stay on, it's only $99.95 a month. But this is what happens throughout the day. I start very early. I'm up at 6 a.m., turn my computer on. I want to see every single tick. Open my room. I share my screen. Around 6:30, you'll see my screen up there. It takes a while to get my stuff loaded up. And I will run through the whole list of what I'm looking for to trade that day. This is what I'm looking at. I'm going to teach you. It's an educational online trading room. I get on the microphone twice a day, once before the market's opened from 9 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Mm-hmm. And then I do an afternoon meeting that focuses more on swing trading, where I go over all the dark pool trades and I map them out for everybody, which is, this is what I'm looking to trade here, and I'm teaching you so mm-hmm. that you know what I'm doing. It's not a room that you're going to just come in and follow me into my trades, although there are a lot of people that do that. But don't you want to learn? Mm-hmm. Because if I'm not there, for example, I'm doing the interview right now, mm-hmm. and I'm not in my room right now, but my traders know how to trade. They know what we're looking for. They know what to do. And I think that is so, so key. But it's a process. It takes time to learn, mm-hmm. right? Most people jump in right away, and they shouldn't be trading with. I paper traded for 2 years. Did you paper trade?
Absolutely. Wise.
Yeah, but how many people listening to this right now can honestly say, hey, Steph, I paper traded for a year?
Right.
And I think that's a big mistake. You really have to learn. So I have a lot of workshops mm-hmm. that you can download right off the internet and right to your computer. You can watch them as many times as you want, and it's all from beginner stuff all the way to advanced stuff, but it all circles around the tape, the dark pool, trading around levels. I also do one-on-one coaching online, so it's great. You can have microphone privileges, or I can do it over the phone, mm-hmm. and you can see my screen, and it's all live trading. And I do a live trading class called Boot Camp. I only do it 4 times a year. It's very intense, and it focuses on, the first week is day trading, and the second week is swing trading. And I focus on all different kinds of trading. It's 5 hours a day. It's recorded, and definitely the best class that I do. So there's a lot of ways I can teach you, but it's all pretty much live, except if you have a full-time job and you can't be there live, you can mm-hmm. get one of my workshops, listen to it, and learn that way.
Right. Well, I've been doing this for a long time, and there's one thing that you said, and I know you've been doing this for a long time, there's one thing that you said that I certainly admire, that it may not be right for everybody.
Right.
And that is so true. When somebody comes to you with a system or an approach that's right for everybody, from the 99-year-old grandmother to the 21-year-old over-emotional, brand-new trader that doesn't know the difference between a stock and ETF, there's no perhaps one system that is right for everybody.
No. Or trading in general. I've told people not to trade because they were emotionally not stable. Emotions are key to trading.
And that was the one thing that you touched on also that I thought was interesting about the importance of paper trading.
Right.
Because you can understand pattern analysis and the probabilities, but when the bullets start flying live, we can start to act emotionally. The limbic system starts overcoming that prefrontal neural cortex that we all have. Even though we don't think it's going to, it starts to happen, right, in the market.
Absolutely.
It can happen to even seasoned professionals at some point. So taking this kind of analytical approach that you do seems like a real advantage. It helps remove some of that emotional component.
Absolutely.
Which is, clearly the bane of many investors.
Well, emotions and money. If you're worried about money,
yes.
if your wife or husband is calling you, have you made money? That's not good. If you have to make a certain amount of money every single week to pay your bills, it's very hard to trade correctly.
Absolutely.
So that's key also.
That brings in a different dynamic, one where trading your own money is different than trading other people's money also.
Yes.
I mean, for myself, I don't mind losing my own money. I realize that is a probability. Some days you are going to lose money, in my opinion, if you're a day trader. Not every day trader makes money every single day.
No.
For myself, not a big deal.
You have to accept it.
Absolutely. There's so much we could talk about. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
It was
you
a
for
pleasure having you.
me. Thank you.
And again, if you're interested in learning to become a professional trader or just become a better trader, visit Stephanie Kammerman's website, thestockwhisperer.com.
3, 2, 1. This is the UR Business Network.